Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, October 10th, 2023. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. Today's dispatch brought to you by My Store. My Store is the sister site to My Pillow. Go to mystore.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Now, time for the news. Yesterday, we spoke quite a bit about what's going on in Israel and the war and all. Well, there are certain ancillary benefits to certain companies and corporations to see the world plunged into war. An example of those, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, their stock prices went up double digits yesterday. Although it's terrible for humanity, these companies benefit from the destruction of war, something to certainly keep an eye on. According to leading report, Hamas allegedly has terror cells in the United States after entering the country via the southern border. Now, I'm not saying something's going to happen, but I am saying that there's enough circumstantial evidence to suggest that something may be going on here in the United States. Certainly time to keep our heads on a swivel, not to panic, but to be aware. Yesterday, President Trump reversed his course, and he will not travel to D.C. ahead of this House Speaker election. Now, does this possibly have something to do with these alleged terror cells in America? I don't know, but I'm sure that he's playing it safe and cool by probably not coming or going to D.C. Yesterday, the FBI made a very interesting statement, and I'm going to read it for you here. Make of it what you will. While the FBI does not have specific credible intelligence indicating a threat to the United States stemming from the Hamas attacks in Israel, they're closely monitoring unfolding events and will share relevant information with our state, local, federal, and international law enforcement, intelligence, and homeland security partners to ensure they are prepared for any impacts to public safety. Sure seems like they're trying to get ahead of something here. Again, this is not to panic you or to cause fear, but to merely be aware that there are certain entities and certain powers that be that would benefit from chaos here in the U.S. According to Zero Hedge, do you remember President Trump wanted to bring manufacturing back to the United States? Possibly for times like this where foreign entities are in a state of flux. The things that we need here in America are not produced here. Well, Zero Hedge came out with an article that I thought was very interesting. It said the geopolitical shifts are rejiggering top trade routes and capital flows worldwide. China's exports are shifting away from Western countries, while Mexico is gaining more market share of U.S. imports. A deglobalization theme continues to reshape global trade, driven mainly by Washington's economic policies to protect strategic industries and supply chains via reshoring. Well, once again, it looks like a lot of these top executives for large corporations are trying to bring manufacturing back to the United States. It's a wise choice, in my opinion. We can't be dependent on other parts of the world, especially as uncertain as so many things are. The Middle East, the Korea area, and so forth, China. So again, 45 was right. And then yesterday, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. officially announced his run for the presidency as an independent. There are some that believe this could hurt Biden, take away votes from him, but there are also some that think that it could hurt Trump. Not for people that are convinced of 45's ability to run the country, but other people that may have been on the fence or that merely didn't like him just because of some of the things that he said. But it's interesting that RFK Jr. is now going to run as an independent, something for us to certainly keep an eye on. And then finally today, according to Zero Hedge, 4,000 United Auto Worker Mack truck workers began striking on East Coast plants. Again, there's a lot of uncertainty with all these strikes going on. There's uncertainty with cyber attacks, and now on top of it, Israel. Well, again, things are not always as they appear. It's always best to keep our eyes open as I've said, keep our head on a swivel, but know that there are forces, in my opinion, that are in control and that at some level are making sure that full-blown chaos does not break out here in the United States. So that's all we have for today. Please go to my store, that's mystore.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And as you know, you can find me on Rumble at rumble.com/Sam Shalhoub, or you can go to my personal site, samshalhoub.com, and register there. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.